What's going on, Jerome's? Happy Friday. Now, the Minnesota Vikings season ended a little bit sooner than we had liked, but bright side, we get to jump on the offseason. So take a look at the Vikings in-house free agents. Who's going to be on the market? Who should be back? Who should not be? So important to note. So the general manager who signed them, Ricky Spielman, he gone. The head coach who coached them, Mike Zimmer, he gone. Some of the key assistants are probably going to be gone as well. So it's really up in the air what's going to happen with all of these guys. We'll talk about who I want back, who may not be back, who won't be back for sure. Starting at the top, Anthony Barr. All right, so Anthony Barr, Mike Zimmer's first pick in 2014, made him a strong side linebacker. They should have kept him on the edge. And even under his revised deal, he still made $8.635 million last year. Wow. So he's going to be 30 years old next season. He's not going to be back. And I don't know. Wherever Mike Zimmer lands a defense coordinator job, maybe Dallas, I could see Anthony Barr following just to stay in the scheme. So Anthony Barr, going to be gone, much to the chagrin of Eric Kendricks, but it be what it be. It is the business, and the Vikings probably going to have a new defensive scheme, probably not going to have a role for Anthony Barr, so that's whatever there. Patrick Peterson. So Peterson's interesting, where he had a great season this year in terms of comparison to his previous two seasons in Arizona. He's certainly not 2015 All-Pro Patrick Peterson, but he was very solid this year. I think that he was a very positive influence in that cornerback room, and I think that he held the defense together the best that he could. Now, Zimmer's gone, and Zimmer was a big reason why Patrick Peterson came here in the first place. Does that mean that P squared and the Vikings it's sort of kaput? Not necessarily, and also the Vikings could have a dearth, and big time need at cornerback because beyond Patrick Peterson, Mac Alexander, who we're going to talk about, probably ain't going to be back. Breland is already gone. Dantzler is TBD, and so they're going to have to go ham, probably in the draft, probably in free agency at corner, and Peterson as another bridge corner for next season will be fine, but I ain't paying him $8 million like they did last season. So, Sheldon Richardson. Big time story. So Sheldon Richardson was the odd man out in Cleveland. They cut him, and he was brought in as the clear backup behind Pierce and Tomlinson. He even acknowledged that. But after the Vikings had injuries and guys missing games, he kicked out on the edge, and it was phenomenal, man. And I frankly think that he might be in line for a decent payday, even at 31 years old. So, yeah, I would like Sheldon Richardson back. I'm not going to overpay for him. Who knows how he's going to fit in with the new defensive scheme. But, yeah, I mean, Sheldon really did himself some favors this season. Rashad Hill, no. It was really telling this year where Rashad Hill, who had been the starting left tackle coming into the season with Darrisaw dinged up, when Darrisaw missed a couple of games again with that ankle injury, they did not put Rashad Hill back in. They actually put Oli Udoh in at left tackle. So, yeah, I think that ship has sailed. I think he's aged out, and also new regime, new year, new me, no Rashad Hill. Xavier Woods. So Xavier Woods came over from Dallas, signed a one-year deal, played pretty decent, all things considered this season, opposite of Harrison Smith. I don't think that he's going to get monster money, but also I'm not ready to spend $4 or $5 million per year on Xavier Woods. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Go get your money, King, and then we'll get some compensatory picks in 2023. Nick Candlelight, Vigil, sort of the same deal. Came in and made a splash right away, had the pick six against Arizona, but sort of faded towards the end. So yeah, I'm not bringing him back. Same thing with Mac Alexander, where I was pretty hyped when he came back from Cincinnati and signed a very paltry, a very team-friendly deal, but he was atrocious. Like, as bad as we rip on Bashaud Breeland for his play in 2021, Mac might have been worse. And the slot cornerback position definitely needs some upgrading. Mac should not be back. There should be no return of the Mac in 2022. D.D. Westbrook. So they took a one-year flyer on him. It was fun. He was an okay wide receiver 4. Didn't really get the time of day on offense. And also he was a heart attack as a punt returner, but he did some decent things there. League minimum, back, maybe, sure. Everson's always going to be my guy, but Everson needs to focus on everything besides football at this point. Jordan Berry, yes, I want Jordan Berry back. Came in as a cast-off out of Pittsburgh who drafted his replacement, and Jordan Berry, frankly, was one of the best Vikings players this year. Absolutely no cap. And Jordan Berry, yeah, he needs to be back next season. Sean Mannion, no. Wayne Gallman, no. Chad Beebe. Again, new regime, so no Spielman, no Kubiak, so no one really in his corner. Although, man, it always comes back to when Chad Beebe's healthy, he's actually pretty legit, man, but he's never healthy. That's the problem there. I mean, maybe league minimum, nothing guaranteed, and he goes into camp and competes. Maybe. Absent that, no. Mesa Cole. So Mesa Cole really played well this season, filling in for Garrett Bradbury, and then they kicked him over to one of the guard spots. So I would like to have him back because he was on his rookie deal. He was traded from the Cardinals for a 6th-round pick in the offseason before the draft. I would roll with Mesa Cole again, but like we said, a lot of things are up in the air. Maybe the new coaching staff wants to go to more of a man gap style up front, so they want some big boys up front. And Mason Cole is a 285-pound offensive lineman. So, yes, maybe. Who knows? Greg Joseph. I think Greg Joseph has done enough to earn being back. Also, apparently Joseph is an exclusive rights free agent, so that's basically the Vikings have his rights. So they're basically like, here's how much you're going to make, essentially. Gronklin. So here's the issue. So Irv Smith Jr. was going to be tight end 1 before he had his meniscus. He should be back next season at full strength. Gronklin had a great season this year, don't get me wrong. It was his final year of his rookie deal, but how much is he going to make in free agency? Is he going to get 5, 6, 7 million per year? Maybe the new regime doesn't want to roll with that because even though Gronklin's a very good player, they didn't draft him, they didn't coach him, and then also they have Irv Smith on his rookie deal for next to nothing. He's already on the book, so maybe they let Gronklin go. And maybe Gronklin joins guys like Xavier Woods and maybe Anthony Barr and getting a little bit of cheddar elsewhere. And then the Vikings are in decent compensatory pick shape for 2023. The new GM has to think about that. And then Cheeseburger, Eddie Yarbrough, no. So overall, there's not many that I'm wanting back. Like the guy that I want back most is probably Jordan Berry. Which is so weird, but I will take Peterson back 1 year, extremely cheap, and that's really about it. Maybe Mason Cole, depending on what they want to do up front philosophy-wise with the offensive line. Oh, I forgot about Herndon. No. But other than that, no. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings in-house free agents. Who should be back? Who should not be back? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.